they don't even have to like you for you to get blessed. I know it may come as a shock to you, but listen, but everybody in the church don't want you blessed. Everybody in your church is not on your side. Everybody in the house of the Lord is not on your bandwagon. There are some people that are happy to see you struggle. There are some people who are happy that you have to pitch for pennies. They're happy that you have to worry about how you're going to pay your bills. They're happy how you got to scrape change just to make it through. There are some people that take pleasure in your pain. They take pleasure in your loneliness, and they take pleasure in your hardship. It makes them feel superior to be able to look down their self-righteous noses on you. But I came to tell you something. When God's getting ready to bless you, he's not going to consult with the self-righteous hypocrites. He's not going to ask them of their opinion, but he's just going to do it. I don't know about you, but I'm looking for God to just do it in my life. When I look over my life, I just want God to just do it. I want God to be able to just take my situation, take my circumstances, take my issues, take all of my challenges and just do it on my behalf, because I got sense enough to know God can do whatever he wants to do, whenever he wants to do, and however he wants to do. So I'm just waiting on God to do his thing despite what anybody think of. He will take what you already have. He will use what you already know. And all he has to do is just breathe on your situation. I said, all God has to do is just breathe on your situation. God can breathe on a $10 bill and give you some food for the week. God can breathe on a prostitute and make her a good wife. God can breathe on a drunk man and make him a devoted daddy. Lord, just breathe on me right now. Anybody want the Lord to just breathe on you right now? Anybody just want God to just look at you despite what you used to be? And now you're saying, Lord, I'm coming on to you. Lord, just breathe on me. Breathe on my broke down self. Breathe on my trifling self. Breathe on my holy self. Breathe on my drunken self. God, breathe on me. Just tell him, breathe on me. Breathe on my finances. Breathe, Lord, on my family. Lord, breathe on my friends. Breathe on the church, Lord. Just breathe on them. Everybody in the church ain't right, Lord, but if you just breathe on us, everything will be all right. So there's going to be some Negroes who ain't going to be on your side. But if the Lord just breathe on you, everything going to be all right. He'll put you on one accord. My brothers and sisters, God told Moses what he was going to do. And he told him how he would deliver Israel. Listen to me. But he still had to stretch out the rod. So he still had to stretch out the rod. And in most cases, before God breathes on your situation, all you have to do is stretch forth your hand. I know it's going to be hard. I know it's going to bring you some discomfort. I know you're going to have to push through your past. I know it's going to make some people mad, but go ahead and stretch forth your hand. And if you're going to go anywhere in God, sometimes you got to learn how to stretch. Sometimes you got to learn how to stretch yourself. It may cause some discomfort. It may cause some people to get upset. It may cause some people to turn their back on you, but part of the stretching is separating you from the crowd. And sometimes you need to be separated from the naysayers. Everybody can't go where God is getting ready to take you. Everybody can't handle where God is getting ready to take you. They tell you you don't have enough money. They tell you that you don't have enough education. They tell you that you're too old. They tell you that you're too young. They tell you that you don't have enough faith. But I came to tell somebody some good news today. It don't matter if your enemy have waged a war against you. Greater is he that in you that is in the world. And if God be for you, who can be against you? So stop listening to the demons in your head. Stop listening to the demons in your family. Stop listening to the demons in your church. Because God created you for a purpose. God has given you what you need. My blessings ain't your blessings. And your blessings is not my blessings. And I'm talking to somebody, you've been camped out in the same place long enough. You haven't made any progress for God in years. Your prayer life is at the same level. Your praise is at the same level. Your shout is at the same level. Here it is. It's been 5, 10, 15, 20 years, and you still ain't moved for God. You still in the same level that you've been in 20 years ago. But oh, I come to tell you the devil is a lie. Because I'm talking to somebody who know that you've been in your praise and you ready to change your situation. You say, it's time for me to upgrade my praise. It's time for me to upgrade my hallelujahs. It's time for me to start living for God, because I got some things I want God to do on my behalf. And I believe when praises go up, the blessings come down. And you ought to take 15 seconds right now and just praise God for who he is. Change your mood swing, change your level of praise, and say, Lord, I thank you for my journey. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you for what I haven't even seen yet, because I believe that it's already done. What you fail to realize is what you need to overcome is it's already in your hands. What you need to reach your destiny, you already have. And I'm talking to somebody who's willing to raise this situation. Tell your neighbor, it's going. I got it going on. I got it going on. I might look broke, but it ain't what it looks like. I might be struggling right now, but it ain't what it looks like. I might be sick, but it ain't what it looks like. I might look like I ain't gonna make it to tomorrow, but it ain't what it looks like. I know I get loud sometimes, but I'm just shouting because I know the Lord is good. I know I get on your nerves sometimes, but you don't know my story. I know I might be saying hallelujah and you might get worked in, but I'm here to tell you, if you don't like it, move off my road, because this is a row of praise today. You ought to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm here to praise God today. And if you don't like my shout today, if you don't like my praise today, I would encourage you to get up and move on behind me, because I'm going to need this space out right now. God's been good to me, and I need every room I got. I ain't exercised this week, but here it is Sunday, and I need to get my workout on, and I'm here to praise God because he's worthy to be praised. I said he's worthy to be praised. But listen, glory help, listen. If you want to know what's in your hand, we got to identify this in the text. Listen, number one, you got to